Hey, and welcome to the Squeaky Wheel Farm. I'm Christine, and today I just wanted to take a few minutes to speak with you about getting your seeds started. Now, gardening can be a really expensive hobby if you don't plan well, and if you're just going out and buying your starter plants from a garden center. That can cost you quite a bit of money, especially if you've got a good-sized garden. So the solution to that is by starting your own plants. And after you've been doing it a while and you can do some seed saving, it's actually, you get down to where it doesn't cost you anything. There's also some groups on Facebook Marketplace where you can trade seeds. Now, it sounds simple enough, but for years I was doing it in the house. We weren't able to eat at our dining room table because I had it covered with potting soil and seeds and everything, and it just didn't make sense to put it all away and then pull it back out again every day. So I really monopolized our whole dining room with seed starting every spring until this greenhouse, and when he built me this potting stand. All we have here is just a laundry sink and a couple of closet shelves that weren't being used, that were just tacked down to a couple of 2x4s to hold everything up. But the nice thing about this sink is I can fill it with soil, and it holds at least a whole bag, and it's got a plug in the bottom. Now that comes in handy when, well, for instance, you always have to check your soil and make sure that it's the right moisture so that you can plant your seeds. But sometimes we make mistakes and overwater. And if I do that, all I got to do is reach down to the bottom and pull the plug out and let some of it drain out, give it another remix, and I'm good to go. Now, while I'm talking about that, I probably should show you, when you're planting your seeds, your soil needs to be wet enough where it'll stay together in a clump, but it's not dripping any water out. That's the right moisture for planting your seeds. The one thing I did want to warn you about is make sure that you're not planting while you're leaning over the sink, because I've spilled seeds in there before and then had sprouts come up continuously for quite a while. So just be careful not to do that. So this is just so simple. I just put a couple of cells down there, put some potting soil in there. I can give it a couple of shakes and a shuffle. Make sure that everything's filled up, but not too tight. And just give it a quick brush off and set it aside, and we're on to the next one. I mentioned one of those plant things. Yeah, it still happens. There's still seeds that pop up. See how simple that is? The only other thing that I wanted to point out is he put these, they're just old metal shelves from closets that weren't being used, and gives me plenty of room where I can put my plants, all of the things that I've got started, and I can just put them out onto that shelf while I'm planting everything up. And it just makes it so much easier. Everything's right here at waist height. I don't have to bend over. It doesn't hurt my back when I'm planting. I don't have to empty it every time. I can leave that soil in there. It's no big deal. And come out next week if I wanted to and plant some more seeds. I just want to encourage you, if you've got an area where you can do this, maybe in an old garage or a shed, this is truly worthwhile. It's going to save you so much time, and you're going to be so much more efficient if you can set up something like this. It just really works for me, and I hope it'll make a world of difference for you as well. Well, that's all I've got for you today. Thanks for watching. Oh, and one more thing. I hope to see you again soon.